Hello everyone, and welcome back to Aarklash Legacy. Still fighting this annoying group of enemies, but we have two bosses in it, so it's okay that it takes a while. Knocker. You're immobilized for another 3 seconds, so what can you do? Nothing. And we want to taunt that Chimera back. Now this elemental of light is close to death at least, but I don't want to do anything shadow assassin-y because I want to maintain at least 50 SP for the Mystic Theft.
Snake. Cannot hurt the...
And now of course you're immune against all damage. How about we just take that away from you?
No shadow can hide.
And we could interrupt this. And this. Now, unless this thing has any more nasty tricks up its sleeve, it's almost dead. Good. Now Denzel. I think we want to go after the Chimera. And Knocker, you can buff yourself. And I think this fight should now be under control. I have only 2 targets left that I might need to shut down on occasion, which Nella can do. And the Chimera is approaching its death anyway. So I can now do shadow assassin-y things. Oh, no. That's not gonna go through in time. Problem is that damage over time effect is still there and still going to be affecting things. So how about this?
Alright. You should be more careful.
Good. Now once Nella's back on her feet, I can
I'm better.
use Wendaru to heal Nella.
Be healed.
And feast on her, I guess.
Power of...
And then who's attacking Wendaru? This guy. So I want to taunt this guy.
the land.
And I think I'll just use Nella to heal Wendaru. While everyone else just attacks the elemental of light, I guess. Okay, this was a long fight. As have been a few actually in the last 2 or 3 fights have all been reasonably long. So it's slightly repetitive gameplay, I guess, but at least to play, it's really fun because of the just because of the challenge and the strategic depth of the combat. I'm not so sure it's quite as much fun to watch, but I guess you would have to tell me that. But we appear to have reached another central hub without any open paths. Ah, but there's a lever. Okay, so what I need, I believe, is again to step on those symbols in the correct order. Okay, now I need to make a circle first, which is this piece and this piece. And then next I need... Do I need to re-step on it? No, I need this piece and this piece. Okay, now this one's a little more difficult to see unless you zoom in. But the two circle half things, and then this line is going all the way through, and this one's only to the middle, so there's no straight line down here. But that means I need to switch to, I guess, this circle and this circle. And this symbol and this symbol, I believe. Yep, that worked. And obviously there's combat behind that. So all I see at the moment are a few skeletons in armor, but there's obviously more behind that. I still see only standard enemies. I mean, a lot of them, but still, they're kind of just standard guys. Perhaps that's the problem, really, that there's so many of them. Denzel just, I don't know, attack the archer, I guess.
Made me well.
Yeah, I'll just have everyone focus on a few targets for now, and then... This fight should not be difficult. Just because none of them are elite enemies, none of them are boss enemies, they're all just the standard versions of standard enemies. I probably don't even need to taunt, but might as well. And I should make sure that Nella doesn't die. So yeah, maybe I'm underestimating the fight a little bit, but it's all the melee guys already dead. Well, now it is. And it doesn't even matter that they're focusing on Nella, because they don't do enough damage in the 10-second cooldown of Star of Vitality to actually kill her. I guess it's some easy experience, maybe. Which reminds me, I should check equipment and experience after this fight. Did I get anything good? No. No. Maybe it's a bad idea to not even look at the blue items, but I feel elitist. No. Oh, Mocha got a level up. Just not sure. I think I'll reduce the cooldown of the Wrathful Spirit. And another thing I'll do, because Denzel... Actually, no. I'll keep Denzel for now. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is another one of those riddles, but I can now confirm that we have definitely reached the point in the game where I am blind, so I've not seen this yet. Which means I'll take the slow approach to this riddle. I'll activate these two, because I know they both need this upper circle section. This one. And then I'll activate... What does this one do? This one activates only the center two, okay. This one activates these two. So I think the way to go through this, I guess the easy way, is to look at this and see which symbol is exclusive to this combination here. And the thing that this has is the vertical line, which isn't needed for anything else, so I think I should just flip that switch now. Now the other thing I need for it is this kind of 45-degree bottom left to top right line, but I need that for this symbol as well. So that means I need to activate this button. And then get that symbol. So this one's now done. Which means this button is also useless now. I now can activate the middle one. And check to see what these two have in common. And that would be the bottom circle. So this one. And I still need the line, the other 45-degree line, so this one. And then I can activate this button here. And what I believe I need now is this symbol, because they both have it. And then the upper circle, half, whatever, this symbol. And last but not least, I need this button. And I need the bottom circle thing and this one. So the last two remaining ones, really. And there you go. Which opens the door. Okay. So the road forks. We could go up here, which appears to currently be a dead end. So let's check that out. Yep. Which means the only way to go is down here, really. And here we could go up the stairs. Or down here. But haven't we already been here? It feels like it. Because it's definitely an open chest. Yep. Which means we've also already been up here. Which... has anything changed here? No, this is where I came from.
Only a fool would attack the guild. This is one foolish world.
Let's try and see if anything changed upstairs. Well, I think I've already been down here. I'll just explore that quickly. And this obviously is the negative aspect of playing a game blind. I don't know where I'm meant to go, really. So there's some exploring and checking and possibly a lot of backtracking I have to do. This has always been open, hasn't it? That's kind of where I come from, right? Yep, this is where I had those fairly difficult fights, if I remember correctly. No, actually. Apparently I haven't been there yet. Okay, I'm confused. But anyway, we already know what this place here does. I have to just hope, I guess. Wow, this is not easy. It's a lot of stuff trying to stop me. Okay, but clicking randomly actually worked. Fair enough. And this should just let everyone else pass through. It does indeed. And this looks like there's going to be a fight. Yep, Quaestor and Quaestor. Question is, what else? Because I doubt this is going to be it. That would be strange.
Snake.
Yeah, you're not actually casting that, don't worry about that. And I'm afraid the same goes for you, really. Okay, you're trying to heal the other one. I don't think so. Something tells me it's not going to happen.
Power to my body.
So we had some very nasty fights last time, and this one here seems rather ridiculous. In comparison, at least. How about you make me invincible instead, hey?
And you die.
Fine then. We'll kill you first. It's not like I care. Oh, look. Wenjiro, you can join in the fun. We're having an easy time here. This is strange, because I had expected fights to stay as hard, and that one was a joke. Anyway, we can head further down. I mean, it's nice. The fights aren't as long, which probably isn't very interesting to watch, but still. I don't usually zoom in so close. There's some nice detail going on. For example, Denzel's shield thing here appears to be some sort of very fast-running clock. I suspect a trap. I'll check those out in a moment. I don't want to basically go into the menu for every single item I find. It might just be a little boring. Oh, this looks like a place where things patrol. So we have a warrior of Belial. Is he the one who's doing the charge attacks? Yes, he is. Which we could prevent, but I think we're okay. There's a bard here, an improved bard, who has an uninterruptible immobilization ability, which is not nice. And we're fighting in a very bad position again. So why doesn't everyone just come back a little bit, hey? That would be lovely. Yeah, this is much, much better in terms of positioning. Nella, I kind of want you here, I think. And Denzel, why don't you attack the bard, who we also want to stun. Okay, you're trying to taunt Nokka, which is fine. Nokka, just stay. You can always still use your self buffs. Now Nella, actually you're standing fine right there, that's good. Denzel, just keep attacking and I'll just buff him up.
Of shadow.
No, I don't think I need the heal yet. I do want to reapply the immobilization though. And I guess apply it to this guy as well. Okay, and that's the first of the bards dead already. Nice. So now I can focus on the weaker one. Now we still have 2 Iras, which are a little bit more troublesome, but the bards have, if I remember correctly, the Invocation of the Light, yeah. Which isn't fun. Okay, I don't mind if you taunt knockout, to be honest. That's perfectly viable. Okay, now that this is done, I can focus fire on the Belial. Yeah, stay with me, please. I don't really need you dealing with Wendoru. And then I'd say let's start with the stronger of the Iras, the weaker one actually. What are you trying to cast? Increase attack speed. 1.5 seconds. How about after 2 seconds I take that away from you?
I take yours.
They must feel so annoyed. Now Denzel. I wouldn't like... it just annoys me that he's standing inside the Ira. It looks strange to me.
And you die.
I wonder if silence works. No, it doesn't. So I have to immobilize. Nice. Okay, so I think I'll finish this episode up by checking if we got anything good. Nope. Earring, magic armor, mana regeneration, and resist magic. I lose some damage, which I don't care about too much because I barely ever use Nella for damage anyway. And the increased MP region, it's only 0.1, but still I'll take it. And a white relic. Okay, now skill points. I could go down healing or down the damage line. Since I just put on something that decreases my damage, I'll go healing. Denzel. I could reduce the cooldown on the Shadow Assassin, but then... I don't use that very much because my Whirlwind of the Godred actually decreases my SP regen too much, so I'll go down the Cutthroat line. Knocker. Silica to the next level, making me immune against damage for 5 seconds. That's not bad, considering the cooldown's 25 seconds. Or immunity against control effects. I think I'll go with this, actually. And maybe I'll use it a little more tactically, not just spam it whenever it's available, but see if anyone's casting a control effect on me, or starts casting one, I can just say, nope, you don't. Wendoru. Since I've used the Mystic Predator quite a bit now, I think I'll go down that line. Oh, if I go down this line, I could also use it on allies to steal reduction effects from them, or I could go down this line, which burns, which basically destroys MP and SP on the target. Could even make it without cooldown, which would be nice because using the Star of Vitality and then the Bloody Feast directly afterwards, I have a very nice mana regeneration on Wendoru, so if this ability has no cooldown, I can burn off energy very quickly on my enemies, which would be nice. Anyway, Legloris. I could make the Banished Blow stronger, increasing size of explosion and reducing cooldown. Or I can make it target a single... Oh, definitely more explosion. I don't mind the manual targeting, except for some failures. I usually do quite well with that. Now, Selective Compression. I can completely destroy the physical armor of the unit. Nice. Or I can make it so they can't move for 10 seconds. I don't want him for crowd control, I want him for damage, so reducing it to 0 sounds better. Bolam. I could reduce the cost of boom. Or increase the effect, the radius. I'll go with the increased effect radius. And Mocha, finally. Cancel the incantation time, so I immediately change any healing to damage. Or I can cancel the cooldown. I think I want to cancel the incantation. 15 seconds isn't so long. Okay, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye!